Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon, and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently watched Madness in the Method, which was a very limited release, and it came out to DVD not too long ago. And if you can't tell by the actual cover of the DVD, Jason Mewes presents us with a very, very disturbing, darker Jay and Silent Bob, and it basically takes his role as Jay, and he wants to become the #1 actor of all time. And he receives this book on method acting, and yeah, I'm not going to go into the entire plot, but it's extremely ominous. It's got a lot of violence in it. It's like a low budget version of The Equalizer, actually. And there were moments where I was actually watching it and cringing because I thought, oh my God, this looks like it would really hurt. But despite that, I give it 3.5. It's not perfect, but it's almost perfect. I really enjoyed it, even though it was incredibly darker. And you could just see Jay descend into madness, which hence the name. And I just thought it was a nice little departure from the Mewes universe. But with the ending of it, it kind of makes you wonder whether Jason's going to give us a second madness in the method. Because although it does end well, I mean, rather macabre. I should say the ending is macabre, and it's very unsettling. Just knowing you think, yeah, I'm not feeling too good about this particular actor now, but yeah, it's a revenge flick at its most basic, and it's exceptionally well done. It's just like I said, it reminds me of The Equalizer. I think it has hints of John Wick. It's extremely well written. It's brilliant, and there are many parts of it that are very funny, but it plays out as a very, very, very mature film and extremely dark, very ominous, and extremely foreboding. But beyond that, I can't really say that much else about the movie, although I loved it because it was like seeing all of our favorite actors again. And of course, Harley Quinn, she was in it as well. And she was also in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I haven't seen, which is Quentin Tarantino's latest, but it's stated even by Tarantino, and Tarantino actually confirmed this, that he was going to be writing a Kill Bill 3. I mean, I've known this for years, so I thought, now it's out of development hell, or he's in the process of resurrecting it or rescuing it from purgatory. Yeah, so it'll be extremely interesting because he said that would be his last film, but nonetheless, other than the reboot, which has only clips of Stan Lee, this actually has Stan Lee in it. It's so fun. His part is the best part in the whole movie. His cameo is just absolutely hysterical. He's like, Jay, you mean that smoochy boochy guy? That guy's a yutz. And I thought, oh, Stan, I love you and I miss you dearly, but it almost made me cry to see him again, because whenever I see him in a film, I get really choked up. It's just like if I see Freddie Mercury, sometimes it happens, Stephen Hawking, Steve Irwin, and of course, Lazarus. Of course, first time I actually saw Lazarus, I mean, I knew that David Bowie was going to die fairly soon, but when I watch that music video now, I can't watch it without crying. So this is one of those things I think, oh God, it's like I've seen a long lost family member that I haven't seen for years. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to wait to see you again. But, oh well, I have that promise. So I really enjoyed the movie. If you're a big fan of Jay and Silent Bob, I would watch it, but don't expect the usual fare because it's anything but is a departure. And I have to applaud Jay because it's really quite unorthodox to do that. He took a risk when he was making this film, and I'm glad he did because it's brilliant. And of course, it's through an independent film company, so he did a splendid job in his filmmaking. And this is the first time I've seen any one of his films because all the other films are done and directed by Kevin. So yay, good job, Jay. But two thumbs way up. That goes without questioning. I loved it so much, even though it was kind of unnerving to watch in certain spots, but it was still really, really, really good. So that's all I gotta say. Until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.